morning, everybody. We'll call the meeting to order. Just before the meeting started, I just wanted to say a couple words. This is a perfect time for this. I just want to thank everybody in this room. The storms over the last few weeks have been pretty chaotic for a lot of agencies. Emergency Management, the Sheriff's Department, 911, all three agencies are here in this room tonight. I want to thank you for your support and work during these. I know we've been challenged, and I had a nice conversation with Dan. Thank God the worst didn't come through, but we were prepared and we were ready and we acted. So I want to thank all of you and your agencies. Please let your men and women know we appreciate the work that they have done, keeping us secure and safe. So thank you very much. Next is the approval of the minutes. Are there any corrections to the minutes? Seeing none, the minutes are approved. Number 1 on the agenda is the Sheriff's Department. Lisa and Maureen. Good morning.
Good morning, everybody. Hi. The first item is we're asking for approval to amend the 2024 county budget to accept $100,000 in New York State DCGS Public Safety Program grant funds to utilize these funds to create and fund the position of Director of Support Services. Senator John Mannion was able to get a grant of $100,000 that for our agency to be used towards mental health services. And I think Maureen can explain a little bit better about this position that we're also asking for approval for.
So B on the agenda is the personnel resolution that we're asking to be approved as well to create the actual position that will support this grant-funded title. The title is the Director of Support Services. The goal is to hire somebody and make them available for all law enforcement agencies within our county. So if anybody has needs or services, we'll be there to help assist if they so desire. So
it's just like an EAP position for law enforcement members of service.
correct.
Okay.
Somebody to assist them with their needs.
So funding like what Josh Chiz is doing?
Yes,
Yeah,
yes.
okay.
Right.
Is he currently paid at any of the budget lines, or is he just there?
No, he's paid off contract currently,
Okay,
contract line.
okay, so this would be replacing that contract line,
Correct.
essentially.
Yes,
Okay,
essentially, yeah.
I think to my understanding, his contract can't be renewed again, so
Right.
I think.
Yeah, no, I think this is a great thing.
Right.
Yeah.
Yeah, so I just want to make sure where the monies were.
Yes, that
replacing.
would kind of go away and this
Yep.
would come into its place.
Is it our understanding this is just a grant, and if it is, when it runs out, is this going to be a reoccurring thing?
Well, that would obviously be another issue coming before you if it does. Senator Mannion has, yeah,
So I met with the governor. I met with the governor last month about this subject, and she's asking what she can do to help emergency services in general. This wouldn't just be law enforcement; it'd be all emergency services in the region. And that's the discussion we have with the governor: make a regional position like this that would be funded yearly from the state. So the governor is behind this. We'll see if she backs up the words with the money.
Okay.
And if I could plus it, in the personnel resolution, it does say that if the grant funding were to dry up, that the position is dissolved. So that is addressed in the person B. the personnel
correct,
resolution.
yes. We would have to come forward
Correct.
and allocate different monies if we wanted to continue it, yes,
Yes.
through this
Okay.
system.
Thank you.
Is your intent, then, sorry, Sheriff, to open this up? The reason I asked this is when TJ Gino died, there was nothing for the Manlius and Fayetteville Department. We just kind of were on our own to kind of get through it and work our way through it. Are you saying that this will be open to fire and EMS
Yes, I want to make
agencies?
it a regional thing for
Okay.
all emergency services. And it's easier to justify, easier to fund, but without that continued funding, whether it comes from the county or the governor, it's going to be a challenge to get somebody accepted, knowing that they only have a job for a year.
Understand. I think the importance of that, we're learning what we learned at the 911 center and seeing the things that's happening with the mental health awareness and how important this is. I think that's something that we should take seriously and move.
Yep, I'll make a motion to move it.
No, we're
separately?
doing just A right now,
Yeah.
then we'll do B, that way I'm covered, if anybody questions anything, so. So this is just a motion, or amendment, or number A on the agenda, so I have a motion and a second. Second, sorry. Any other questions? All in favor?
Aye.
Then number B is to,
I think we explained that. I'll make a motion again.
need a second? Any other questions? All in favor?
Aye.
Thank you very much.
Thank you.
Who's doing the grant funds?
Yes.
I'll do it.
Okay. You're all set. Thanks.
So we're asking for approval to amend the 2024 budget to accept $342,006.19 in the LE-TAC, or Law Enforcement Technology Program funds from DCJS again, to purchase qualified law enforcement technology and equipment such as cameras, drones, computers, batteries, and so forth. This is obviously over our budget load, so that's why we're here asking for approval for us to accept this.
Take the motion again.
Okay. Any questions? How long did it take to get this applied?
Too long.
Yeah, about 9 months, 10 months.
But it's still there, it's still came, it still came, so. All right, good.
Yeah, so is this work being done by that new grants position that was created? Are these grants they're applying for?
Down management.
Okay.
Any other questions? All in favor? Oh, sorry.
Approve money that's being given to us, right?
Yes, thank you. That makes it easier, right?
All in favor? Thank you very much.
Thank
Appreciate
you.
it. Commissioner Wares, you're next.
Good morning. The resolution that we have this morning is for the purpose of replacing our mobile command vehicle, which is about 21, 22 years old. The vehicle is used at a number of different things, special events, there's COVID-19, hazmat events, then law enforcement incidents throughout the time, assisted living center evacuation. The resolution will accept $423,000 in Department of Justice grants from the federal government, as well as allocate $423,000 locally. So the total of the 846 would be the all-in budget, including the other things that we'll have to provide the manufacturer for build out of the vehicle, like IT switches, phones, other things that only the county have, but all of that is in here. We've been working with a vendor. We actually met with 4 different vendors, all on GSA contract. We felt that Farber is the vendor that we've been talking with. They built our existing vehicle, and we felt that we got essentially the most bang for our buck as far as technology and amenities without going up to another level of vehicle, which would have increased the expense astronomically. They're also offering $75,000 trade-in for the existing vehicle, which is built into this number as well. That's kind of the quick and short. I'm happy to answer questions about it or uses of it. It's available to any agency in the county, public safety, any time of the day, and we'll take it wherever it needs to go.
What's the lead time?
If all things line up correctly, they just had a community that backed out of a second vehicle, and we could, if we get everything in line before then, we could go into production in December potentially and have it in April, which is about 6 to 8 months sooner than it was a month ago. So,
Great, I make a motion.
Just curiosity, thank you. What did it cost 21 years ago?
it was like 500. So it's even gone up. So we started talking about 2 years ago, and it's jumped.
That is, I would have thought.
Right.
150 in the last 2 years. It jumped to $150,000.
Thank you for filling me in on all the details too. Any other questions? All in favor?
Aye.
Opposed? Thank you.
Thank you.
Commissioner Court? Good morning.
Good morning, how are you?
Good, good.
Before we get started, we wanted to introduce our new Deputy Commissioner, Esteban Gonzalez. I think everyone knows that, but I wanted to welcome him. Very thrilled to have him. Our resolution is about a radio tower and the a purchase opportunity for said radio tower. Sean is our head of our radio division. He's going to be talking about it, and he's been working closely with Ben Yes.
Good morning. So 17 years ago, when we built out the OCICS system, we were looking for land in the town of Elbridge to build a tower. Ideally, we would have purchased land back then, but we could not find any land that was in an area where the tower needed to go that was for sale. So we entered into a lease agreement with Eagle Point Farms, and we've been in that lease agreement now. We just kicked off our 17th year in that agreement. In the lease, there was a right of first refusal if the landowner was to sell the property. They have to offer it to us first. They sent all the information to us, and we decided it would probably be in the county's best interest to go ahead and purchase that. Just some numbers since we've started this 17 years ago. To date, we've paid $58,140. The total cost for this current year is $4,453. And by the end of the automatic renewals, which are built into the lease in 2033, we will have paid $102,473.29. So the purchase price for the land of $7,393 is quite reasonable, and it would amortize in under 2 years. So as the commissioner has said, we were working closely with the law department, who's got vast knowledge over me when it comes to contracts and real estate and so on and so forth.
Is it 73.93 or not that it matters? Either way, it's a great price, but I think we have a different number on our sheet.
Yeah.
I may have.
It's the one, so we have a couple options here, but yes, there is the property as it sits today would cost us $6,724.
We got the access road and the 50 by 50 site. We also built in here, I believe the current site is basically filled to the brim. There isn't really a buffer zone. So we built in here an opportunity. It's not our right, it's an ask that I would make to the new buyer to make it 75 by 75 because of a buffer room. And that additional, with the right of way, would be $7,096. That's my math calculating the person. They're buying farms across multiple counties, so I had to break down this parcel and then a per square foot. So I had to double check my math. I think we're good here. We put in our notice in the order for, we had 30 days to put in our exercise right. We have 60 days to close. So I also put in here, the new farmer doesn't really want them to come to us for an easement to cross our right of way. I said we could probably work out an easement for our right of way utility rather than take the feet out of the roadway. So we have some options in here built in to, but I want to get it quick so we don't lose our right. Well, we want to go quick so we don't lose.
So we have to close in 6 days. There's going to be no delays for subdivision process with Elbridge. And
I'm sorry.
do we have to subdivide that through Elbridge to the town?
I believe once we purchase, it will be kind of an automatic subdivision process, so we'll work with the town on that. And I imagine 60 days, we'll both agree is probably will. That's what the contract says, I think by mutual agreement, neither of us will probably be able to move it 60 days.
And when purchasing property, does the county have to have an appraisal done to make sure that it appraises the value?
This one, no, because it was set forth that we were basically locked in by whatever the new third-party purchaser was going to pay the equivalent value per square inch. So that's where this price came from, was right from his agreement with to sell the farm to this new purchaser. And
So that indicates the need to have the.
Exactly,
Okay.
exactly. And I'm happy to see it in secret, there is a little map.
Yeah.
Yeah, so. Okay. Any questions?
What's the location? Is that on Blue Road?
That is over on Whiting Road, and it's the Bloomer Farm, Eagle Point Farms.
Make a motion.
Okay, moved by Legislator McCarron, seconded by Legislator Garland. Any other questions? All in favor?
Aye.
Opposed? That is our meeting. Thank you very much. We're adjourned.
We've got a no-brainer. Pays for itself in 2 months.
What's that?
Pays for itself in months.
Really good.